Welcome back. We have a delicious light lunch coming up in the kitchen this morning.
That's right. Martin O'Donnell from the 12 Hotel in Barna, County Galway, is doing the honours today. Good morning to you, Martin.
Good morning, guys.
It's great to see you again.
You too.
So what have we got on the menu, Chef?
This morning we got some lovely sheep's yoghurt and Gillis flatbread. Really simple to make. Some marinated chicken, some lovely veggies, really light, healthy and fresh light lunch.
OK, as Laura mentioned earlier, it wouldn't be a Martin dish if we didn't have some seaweed, some dillis.
Exactly.
Some fine dillis from the west.
Exactly, and this flatbread has got a pinch of it in. You could use any kinds of seaweeds you want. It's any kind of dried, milled ones. So this is so simple. It's just 400 grams of flour and 380 grams of sheep's yoghurt, natural yoghurt. Just
oh, right, OK.
This one actually from Mayo as well, Velvet Cloud. Really, really nice. All we did was mix it. Literally, yogurt, flour, mix.
And away you go. That's your flatbread done. Fantastic, OK.
So the idea was, it gets a bit sticky when you're making it. So what you do is you're taking out a ball of your mix. So just a little bit of flour on the table. It's quite simple. Don't be shy with the flour. And then we're going to have our pan on kind of halfway. So not very hot, not very cold. Non-stick is ideal. So if it's non-stick, it'll be a lot easier. Okay. So this is like an Irish version of naan bread.
All right.
So with seaweed. Of course.
With seaweed.
With seaweed.
Oh, hang on, did you put that in as well, into a little pinch of it into your mixture?
A little pinch of dried ground Gillis. So you could use any flavours. You could use a little bit of herb. You could some smoked salt, but Gillis gives that lovely saltiness. Adds some lovely kind of texture as well when you get little bits of crunch to it. So you can see there, it's quite simple. It's coming up nice and thin. Okay, so that's the idea of it, and then into a dry pan. That's the key.
Okay, no oil.
No oil.
Kind of bacon it there, yeah.
No oil, nice and simple. And the idea of this one is the non-stick pan is going to help us to have that lovely kind of bubbly flavour coming through the bread. It's not hopefully going to stick. It's really lovely and easy to make. Great one for the kids to get involved in because it's only flour and yoghurt. You can let them at it.
There's a lot of rolling to be done. Get the kids to do it.
Exactly. You know, that mix would make 8 or 9 of those lovely flatbreads. So it's easy to get the kids to do it. You can cook away. Again, it's not very hard.
OK.
So then, to pair this, we're going to use some lovely chicken. Now, this marinated chicken is on our menus in the Pins Gastro downstairs in the hotel for 12 years. We can't take it off, so definitely got one to showcase. Okay. We serve it in the hotel just on simple salad leaves, orange segments, toasted seeds, but it's really lovely in a sandwich, in a wrap, on top of pizzas. So it's a real simple kind of technique. So the chicken, just going to cut them in half. So you take off the inner fillet, nice and simple, or you can buy it pre-done. And take the chicken, put your hand on it this way, and go halfways this way.
Right.
So you're creating a pocket?
No, I'm going to cut it straight through.
Oh, OK.
And there's 2 reasons. Number one, it's going to cook quicker because there's no kind of fatty or chunky bits that's thicker. So it's nice and even. And that's the idea of keeping your hand on it. So you get that lovely kind of levelness. If you cook quickly, cook simply, even great for the barbecue.
OK. So what's in your marinade then? What
in my marinade then, we have some sesame oil, toasted sesame oil. Beautiful. Lovely flavours in it. A little pinch of salt. Some herbs, mixed kind of herb seasoning. So there's marjoram, oregano, there's parsley. Any of those mixed herb kind of spices would work really well. So a couple of pinches of that. And some Cajun seasoning. So
OK, so if you were to describe the flavour of it, when you mentioned naan earlier, we're thinking Indian. Does this have an origin of influence?
Kind of
your kitchen.
Similar, but it's just got this tasty... We call it spicy chicken in the hotel, but it's not actually even spicy. It's just marinated.
Not too hot,
yeah. It's full of flavour.
Exactly. Now, if you did want it a little bit spicy, you could add a little bit more Cajun. You know, it's so unique. Now, this one, ideally, would be left overnight.
OK,
yeah,
right.
So it really infuses even a couple of days. So if you are planning a barbecue, it's so great to get it done a couple of days before.
OK. So could you freeze that? No.
You could. But there's, in my opinion, there's no reason because it's so quick.
Okay.
So if you only want to do one chicken breast,
a day before is
if you only want to do one chicken breast, do one chicken breast. If you only wanted to do, you know, so it's so easy to do smaller batches. You really don't need to.
Okay. Gotcha. And you mentioned it's a good one for the barbecue as well.
It is because there's that little bit of oiliness through it as well. Great for wraps. Great to cook it and give it to kids in their lunches the next day in school. So you can see that there. Great.
Are we going to flip it?
Would you like to try?
Oh. Yeah, try being the word.
I'll stay over here.
I was a meme yesterday. I don't want to be.
I'll keep on the keep an eye on the.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Marinades.
All right.
You did great. You did great. Give him a round of applause.
I was just loosening it.
Absolutely beautiful.
I was just getting it ready for him. All right, now we've turned that. Good Lord.
Flippin' hell.
So We have some beautiful organic veggies that are absolutely just banging season at the moment.
Okay.
Stuck to the table. This one is courgette, so we're going to pair this one with lovely courgette spaghetti. So the spiralizer.
Courgette spaghetti. This is the spiralizer.
The spiralizer. It's such a lovely way
This is
for
massive.
the
Yeah.
courgette.
Yeah.
You know, you get those lovely little strings coming through. You can see.
It's mesmerising to watch.
Isn't it?
It's amazing
so
to watch
beautiful.
a man spiralise in front of our very eyes. This is a big thing with, you could do your courgette spaghetti in place of pasta, and then it's a low-carb alternative to the pasta that you can do, and people are mad about it, yeah. I actually bought one of these.
Did you?
I saw a late-night ad on the telly for a spiralizer. I've got one of them, yeah. In fact, I'll tell you a lie, I've got two of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you?
Yeah. I've got a small little handheld one, and I've got this big job as well. And we did it for about 2 days.
And it's in the press.
And then it's in the press ever since, yeah.
But I think it's
for buying things late at night watching the telly.
Yeah.
I think it's a great way of getting the kids into it as well. If they're playing with it and giving a go of it, I think it's going to encourage them more to try it.
Yeah.
You know, and these courgettes, I know people are a bit like, why courgettes? They're not into them. I think to get into them, to try them so simply. So we're going to actually cook them in lemon juice. Really light, really simple. There's no actual cooking in these. And I'm going to...
You leave them as is, you're not going to cook them up. Right, because they say when you heat them up, they get quite wet.
And rubbery, and then people are like, hate courgettes, or they associate it with that kind of old ratatouille stew that's like cooked to death and no flavour left in it.
Tomatoey sauce. So you're making up a salad as such?
It's a very, very simple salad, but the lemon juice gives it that lovely kind of citrus coming through. You have the natural yogurt, some lovely fresh courgettes. So I think it's such a simple dish.
I mean, and the colour is great, whether you like courgette or not. The look is good.
Some parsley, so fresh parsley. And again, with the courgettes, these ones are organic. There's loads of great organic farms popping up everywhere. The flavour is so different. These cherry tomatoes, sun gold, just coming into season now. You can see them.
They're quite sweet, aren't they?
So small and cute. They're beautiful and sweet. They've got lovely, intense, strong flavours. So again, you can see our flatbread, so easy now just to pick up and beautiful. So we're going to plate up here nice and quick. So
you're good. The temptation might be to do that on a higher heat to get it done quicker, but you'll burn it, will you?
You will burn it. You will burn it. So with the chicken, all we've done is pan-fried it, put it onto a nice tray, and popped it into the oven. But you're looking at maybe 4 or 5 minutes to cook this. Beautiful, light, quick.
Oh, now the smell's coming.
It's a doddle. You could do a load of it.
You know, if it wasn't spicy enough, you could add a touch of Cajun right now. So you have this lovely, warm seaweed sheep's yogurt flatbread. We're going to take some of our chicken. We're going to chop it up nice and quick.
All right.
So it gives that kind of nearly like a kebab. But
I was going to say, are we making a kebab? Yeah.
It's good for you. We call it flatbreads because it's healthy. We
It's
can't call it a kebab.
Deconstructed kebab.
So, and that's the sum total of your dressing with the salad, just a little bit of lemon.
Juice,
That's it.
And
Fab.
a little pinch of salt. And that's it. You know, it just keeps it so light and fresh. We're all trying to be
A little bit of that yogurt as a dressing as well.
Drizzle it at the end.
Yeah, it'd be lovely, yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm not telling you, I'm jumping ahead.
Here's my suggestion.
This is what I do.
Where's the yogurt now there, Martin? Throw it on.
And we have some lovely microgreens. And these add lovely flavours. You've got some pea shoots, some kale, some sunflower. They also add lovely texture as well.
Okay.
And then, chef,
This is a great idea now.
We have your drizzle here.
The piece de resistance.
You could use any yogurt you want, any natural, but sheep's, being Irish, being local, is so delicious. You could add some sweet chilli to it. You could add some herbs. You could add lemon. It's just a real lovely kind of...
Fabulous. You could do a lump of them all in one go as well, not too much hassle, particularly in barbecue weather.
Brilliant even for the kids to bring to school the next day. Do you know that you could
good idea for lunch.
with the chicken, leftover chicken, roasted chicken. You could just... It's so flexible, so easy. It's so quick and simple.
Okay.
Well, it certainly looks beautiful. Shall we taste it?
Oh, well, I'd be delighted to. I thought you'd never ask. Thank you.
So, go on. Sheep's yogurt, flatbread, lovely seaweed, marinated Cajun chicken, your courgette salad.
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
I'll have a little taste. And we got to guess.
We'll put a little bit
Martin.
extra, just in case.
Fab.
That's beautiful, Martin. And
I should really lift.
if you didn't like chicken, which
you could use
strange
fish,
one, but you could
use eggplant, you could use aubergines, you could use anything you want. It's such a real flexible dish. You could put any filling.
Don't zoom in on me feeding my face.
Come on.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Martin, that's great stuff.
Martin, cheers. Absolutely beautiful.
Well done, Martin.
That is gorgeous. Try it out. Right. Today's recipe is up on our website, or as ever, you can call into Martin in the 12 and ask him nicely. My mouth is full. He might even make it for you. So ask him. Put in an order, okay?